is up, you guys? It's me, Brianna here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to, if you are new here. Today I'm going to be doing part 2 to navigating your 20s. This is 20 things that I wish I knew at 20. I know in the beginning of my intro it says something like navigating with Skylar. That's still me, obviously, but I just be going by my middle name sometimes, and then sometimes I'll be going by my government. So it just honestly depends. I was gonna make this a get ready with me, but I kept restarting and then my makeup would be like halfway done, so we're not doing that anymore. But if you see me looking down at any point in time, that is because I have my notes written down. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna make it do what it do. Yeah. Can you tell I went to go see Beyonce? Okay, anyways, number 1, you are not behind. Everybody is rushing and performing and just trying to make sure that they have this, like, I'm 20 years old and I'm in a skyrise. I'm 21 and I just bought a Range Rover. I'm 22 and I just bought a Range Rover and bought my mom a Mercedes. Like, you're not behind. There's some people that are getting married in their 20s. There's some people that are having kids in their 20s. There's some people that are living at home in their 20s. There's some people that are restarting, going to college for the first time. It is okay. Everybody's life journey is different, and that is completely okay. It is okay. And also something that I learned, like when I was 20, I used to be like, how are they in this and how are they doing this? This one YouTuber that I really used to like watching her videos, I do not watch her anymore. We turned 20 like around the same time, and she bought a skyrise apartment. And then it come to find out she was scamming to get that apartment, and she lost that apartment and ended up going to jail for like fake checks or something like that. So you never know what people are really doing to achieve things, and just realize that social media is fake. Okay. Number 2, I guess I could just hold my phone. I don't know why I'm like not trying to hold my phone. Let me take this off this case. Okay, number 2, it is not confusing if it's not aligning. So basically, love is not supposed to be, did I say that right? It is, if it's confusing, it's not aligned. That's what I meant to say. Love is not supposed to be confusing. If you have to ask your homegirl, you think he like me? You have to ask your mom, you think he like me? You're asking ChatGPT, because my ChatGPT, her name is Zara. We are locked in 4L, okay? If you have to ask her, you think he like me? He don't. She don't like you. He or she, depends on which way you prefer. If you have to ask, they don't like you. It's as simple as that. They do not like you. Love should not be confusing. Number 3, pretty doesn't protect you. So being the prettiest girl is cute and all. Let me angle y'all a little bit. Okay. Being pretty is cute and all, but you need to have a pretty character. If you are pretty with the ugly character, that's not gonna do anything for you. This is not gonna do anything for you. A pretty character gets you way further than a pretty face. Always has, always will. Number 4 is rest is right. It's not always a reward. So just because you rest doesn't mean that you're not productive. It is okay to rest. It is okay. You don't have to do the Olympics just to have a rest day. If you've done nothing all week and you feel like, I need a rest day, that is okay. It is okay. I can take these clips off now because I'm not even doing my makeup. It is okay to have a rest day. It's okay. Stop treating a rest day as it only has to be a reward. It does not. Number 5 is you don't need to be chosen to be valued. So if someone's not choosing you, let's say you're talking to someone, or you were dating somebody and you're not dating them anymore, or it just didn't work out, just because they didn't choose you, and I use that lightly, doesn't mean that your value went down. It did not. It's honestly your value going up because you don't have to deal with whatever God is blocking you from. So oral points up 100, okay? Always remember that. Number 6 is pay attention to how you feel after you leave people. Some people will drain you. Some people will give you that recharge. Like all my friends, every time I leave them, I'm sad. And then I feel like a better person after. When I was 20, I had a group of friends, like when I would leave, I would feel drained. Pay attention to how you feel. If you feel drained after you hang out with people, even if it's your family, or you feel like something's not right, you feel uneasy, you feel like when you get out the car and all your other friends are in the car and they're talking about you, that's not the group you need to be with. That's not the circle you need to be with. Number 7, stop begging for closure. You look desperate. Stop. Okay? Stop. Sometimes apologies never come. Sometimes the conversations won't ever happen. That is okay. Silence is the closure that you need. You don't have to beg. If the door is closed, why are you reopening it? And oftentimes when you reopen it to get closure, you never get closure. You end up arguing. You end up going at it and feeling like just worse than when you started. No, we're not begging. Number 8 is heal any trauma before you hand them off to your future boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever. Because some people don't want to get married. So, which is okay if you don't want to get married. That's like a personal choice. I'm not throwing shade. I feel like that kind of sounded shady. But heal your family wounds before you get in a relationship, because anything that happened in the past is not fair. Like my therapist always tells me, do not bleed on people who didn't cut you. Okay. Thank you. Number 9, learn to be alone without feeling abandoned. So if you feel like you're alone and you feel abandoned, then that's something that you need to work on internally. When you are alone, you should not feel abandoned. You should feel like, okay, I'm alone, that's fine, like whatever. And by alone, I mean like alone just like in general, or alone in a sense of in a relationship. If you constantly need to get in a relationship, you're constantly switching like boyfriends, like every 6 months, every year, like something inside of you is not okay with being alone. And that's something that you seriously need to work on, because you'll continuously go through people, or you'll continuously make wrong decisions if you cannot be alone. And if you cannot be alone, that is slightly not good. I really want to say like that's horrible, but I don't want to be like so judgmental, but like just be okay with being alone. Abandonness, like feeling abandoned when you're alone, is not something that you should be feeling. You should just be feeling like, okay, I'm alone, like I'm not dating anybody, okay, whatever. You should be fiending for the next. Or like when you are alone, you're like, oh my god, who can I talk to next? That's not okay. That's not okay. Number 10, stop shrinking people who hold your light. So, who can't hold your light, excuse me. I cannot read. Stop shrinking for people who can't hold your light. That's what I meant to say. That's number 10. So basically, don't dim your light for anyone. Never. Don't ever dim your light for anyone. If you are a bright light and someone's trying to throw a blanket over that, you need to remove yourself from that situation. You do not need someone who's constantly going to be negative towards your things and things like that. When I had my fashion magazine, I just launched my fashion magazine, I had a lot of people who did not support me. I had a lot of people who tried to dim my light. No one's gonna run and read a fashion magazine when it's full of your face. First of all, I'm that girl. Second of all, it's sold out. My fashion magazine, I ordered over 100 copies and they all sold out. I literally only have 2 copies left, and that's one for me and one for my friend who's coming back in June. They are all sold out. So don't ever let someone dim your light. Number 11, being strong all the time is trauma, not a personality. So what I mean by that is it's okay to cry. It's okay to not have all the answers, like I said earlier. It's okay to feel lost and ask for help. It is okay. Don't think that you need to always be strong and be like, I got it. I don't need help. I'm good. I talked about that in my last video, about how that damaged a lot of my friendships. So if you want me to kind of go more in depth on that, click that video after you're done with this one. Don't leave yet. Don't leave. Number 12 is no is not being mean. No is a sentence. So if someone asks you something and you say no, that it is what it is. People are gonna try and test you, test your character, see how, like, are you easy to fold? Are you easy to crack? Are you gonna stay 10 toes down on your situation? Anytime I tell somebody no, people are always like, are you sure? Like, I'm not gonna fold. If I told you no, that is what it is. I'm never saying yes after I told you no. No. It is what it is. Next one, number 13, is start living. I feel like a lot of people are just like doing things for social media and not really living in their truth. Live. A lot of people told me a fashion magazine would not be successful because I don't have a fashion degree and I'm not in school to be a fashion student. I am in school, but not to be a fashion student. But my magazine is sold out. It's because I wanted to do that. I feel like if you allow people to tell you what to do and dictate your life, you're never really living. You're going to live a long, miserable life. So I don't want that. Number 14 is rejection is a redirection. So if you get rejected from an apartment, a house, a car, a job, a friendship, a relationship, honestly, you should be thanking God because he's about to give you something better. And you never know, you may look back and be like, thank God. For example, there was this guy that I liked when I was 21. Yeah, I think I was 21. And he was just like, you know what, like, I don't really want to date right now. And I'm like, okay. Like, I was sad, but I was just like, okay. Fast forward to me being 24. I looked at his Instagram and I'm like, oh my gosh, thank God we are not dating. I'm not going to get into that man's business, but it's like a thank God we are not dating. My life would have been horrible. So just remember that rejection is a redirection. Number 15 is you don't have to fix people to be worthy of staying. You are not a rehabilitation center, babe. Okay? You're not somebody's second chance. You are a whole person. You don't need to be fixing anybody. Number 16 is intuition is never wrong. Your gut is not being dramatic. I'll give y'all an example. I was in New York, back in November. And I was with a bunch of my friends. Some people were from California. Some people were from Texas, Miami, South Carolina, North Carolina, Hawaii, just all over. We've never been to New York. So we decided we wanted to go to New York. And we go to New York for like this event and they want to ride the subway. I'm like, I don't want to ride the subway. I don't have a good feeling. I'm afraid to ride the subway. Something's telling me no. They get upset with me, blah, 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 whatever. Fast forward, when we get back to our hotel, they all are blowing up in the group chat and there was a shootout in the subway and somebody got robbed. I'm a Californian, so I would have been across the country. Your intuition is never wrong, babe. Number 17, the soft life isn't about luxury, it's about choices. I feel like TikTok, especially like social media, TikTok especially thinks like the soft life has to be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to Pilates, I'm getting a matcha, I'm getting in a Range Rover, I'm a stay-at-home mom, blah, blah, blah. No, the soft life can be having peace. The soft life can be being able to wake up and going to get a coffee and just reading a book. That's the soft life. Whatever calms your nervous system and makes you feel at peace and not stressed out is a soft life. For me, it's going to the beach. That is a soft life. It doesn't have to be nothing extravagant. Number 18 is let your emotions visit and don't try and hide them. That's something that I'm currently struggling with. I am struggling with that one. So when your emotions come, don't try and suppress them. I feel like suppressing them makes you have anger longer instead of just being like, you know what, I feel this way. Why do I feel like this way? Let me unpack it. Get you a therapist. I know in the Black community it's very taboo, or like a therapist. I always tell people who like try and talk down on me about having a therapist, like, you're gonna look crazy. I'd rather look crazy than act crazy like how you do. That's what I always say. Like, that's fine. I'm crazy for going to therapy. That's fine. But at least my emotions and everything are regulated. So yes, if your emotions, if you want to scream, if you want to cry, you want to yell, you want to run, do whatever you got to do. Let your emotions run through you and don't try and suppress them. Number 19 is be proud of your past self. Your past self went through a lot. It is okay. It is okay to allow yourself to be proud of your past self. You went through a lot. You forgive her. You celebrate her. She brought you to where you are today. Or he, if you're a boy watching this. They brought you to who you are today. So don't shun them for it. Celebrate them. At the end of the day, there is still a little girl or a little boy inside of you. And just remember that. And then my last one is, you are the love of your life first. Before any woman, any man, it's always you. Always choose you. I literally have to sneeze so bad. Let me see if I can get through this outro without having to sneeze. Okay, so that's pretty much everything in today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I really wanted to make this because when I was 20 years old, I wish I heard those things. There's a lot of things that I did not like really realize until I was almost 25 years old, but that's okay. Hopefully I helped you guys. If there's anything that I left out or you feel like I should elaborate more on, please leave it in the comment section down below. I definitely want to help other girls and boys around the world. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll be back very soon with a weekly vlog or part 3 of my series. Bye, y'all.